Alright, I got what I did here with the bandana. I put a couple little folds in. All it is little V-cuts over the knot and around down here, okay, and then cutting from the bottom up so it looks like they're layering over top. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is this little shirt here, so all we're going to do is put a little line down like that, and we're going to just cut right next to it, and that's it. And one on this side. Okay. Let's see if we can. It's going to be a little tough to get that out of there, but we're going to hold the knife up a little bit and just try to get a little V cut out, just like so. Alright, and then I'm just going to use a little gouge here, tiny one, to put the little buttonholes in here. Just make a little hole here. Just take your time and then try to pop it out. Let me take it back here that I can see it a little bit better. Just like so. Alright, see the little hole there? I'm going to put one right underneath it. I'll be right back in just a second here. Okay. Two little buttonholes there. It looks alright. So the front portion is completely done. Now we're going to go to the back here. We're going to continue taking this vest right above the pant thing here. I'm going to make it a little bit lower than what I have it there. Okay. And we're just going to bring this up. Just like that. Perfect. We're going to round that off just a little bit. After we get that recut a little bit more, let me just spray it. It just makes it a little bit easier. Alright. You can redefine that gun belt line again too if you like. Get in there underneath. Alright. I'm just going to do a little V cut here, make it just a little distinct with the gun belt. Just a little V cut. I love little V cuts. I like doing them with a knife. There's something about it. So I'm just going to round off the edge of that. Get rid of that hard edge. Alright, just like so. Alright, so that's his vest. Up here, it's part of his vest going underneath. So I'm going to take this out. Because this will be a different color than his shirt. His shirt will be one color and the vest will be a darker color. Again, I'm going to get rid of that hard edge. Alright. Take it back here for a second. But I definitely put a little V cut there. You can tell that there's a vest there that this is supposed to be tucked underneath. And the same thing over here. We're going to redo that line for that vest. Okay. The bandana is kind of over it anyway. real good. So we have all that done. We have the vest done on both sides, and we have the front done. Now I'm going to put a little bit of a little V-cut right down the center. That will be like his little and you can use a little V-tool for that too if you like. Let me see if I can find one here. The little V-tools work really good for this kind of stuff. Just putting that little line right down the center, and that gets a little bit more accurate. See, it's not as a sharp line as with a knife, or as crisp. Alright, there you go. We're just going to round that off just a little bit, just a little bit. That looks good. Alright, very good. In fact, we're just going to put a little V-cut right in the back here. Sure, that's the vest, okay? Just something I came up with, so we're just going to go straight up. That's it. Alright, just like so. There you go. Bring this gun belt down just a little bit, clean it up. Alright, now the gun, we're done with his shirt, the vest, his shirt, his bandana going around. I guess this is as simple as I was going to make it to be in the beginning, but it is what it is. I find it's a lot of fun. So the star, I'm going to try to redraw that a little bit better than what it is. But let's go to the boots here. I put a line across around the top part of the tip of the boot down, so I don't have that drawn on there, but I'm just going to do the outside right now. I'm going to spray it because this is going to be a very, very tricky area here because of how the grain is running. What I want to do is I'm going to just take my knife and I'm going to do a stop cut, and I'm going to follow that all the way up to the tip of the boot. I'm going to stop right there, alright, and I'm just going to go from the bottom up first, alright, and just take that out. Okay, just like so. Or no, not done yet, it's just, we're just started, okay. And I'm going to come down the other way, and we're just going to put a little, like it's got a little bit of a sole underneath it. Alright, so that's it there. Alright, so technically this is going to be a little bit larger, give it the illusion. So I'm going to go over the tip of this boot, alright, right down to here. Very carefully. Now if you do have to break anything off, and I'm doing it ever so lightly, then you want to go ahead and use a super glue for that, because that will help you. So I'm going to take it back here and work on that. But what you want to do is do this, and you want to do the heel the same way. You just want to cut this and then do a little V-cut and have it match. So there's like a little bit of a heel sole to the heel. Okay, so this is the look we're trying to get. So I'm going to do both boots, and I'm going to do in between there. So when you do it, you want to put your stop cut in first,